Hello everyone. Have you ever seen such questions and you couldn't do? This is what I want to do today. We'll answer most of these questions and I'll show you how to do it. Let's start. The first question here asks to find x and y. To do this question, we need to remember the cyclic quadrilateral theorem. It's this one here. It says each two opposite angles add up to 180. So x and y are opposite, so x plus y is 180, and a plus b is 180. This is what we are going to use. Now x is opposite to 68. That means they must add up to 180. So x plus 68 is 180. That means x is 180 minus 68, and that gives you x equal 112. Similarly, to find y is opposite to the 33. That means y plus 33 makes 180, and y is 147. That's all. Next question. The question asks to find x. You can pause and try this yourself. To find x, we first need to find this angle here, the one inside. And to do this, we need to remember the central angle theorem. The central angle theorem is something like this. It tells you this angle here is half of this angle. If this is 100, so this is 50. We'll use this one. Now, since this angle here is a circumference angle, and this angle is the central angle, the circumference angle is half of the central angle because they share this arc. That means this one inside here is 136 divided by 2, which is 170, which is just 78. Now to find x, we need to look at this line here. The angle of straight line is 180. Now if we know this is 78, what would this be? What number plus 78 makes 180? It's 102. And that's it for x. Next. This is a nice question. I like it. The question says find A, B, C, D, and E. To do this, let's focus on this green. I'll make it green triangle. Now, this is a nice one. The angle E plus 20 should be 90 degrees because of the first theorem, which is angle made on a diameter is 90. So this angle here is always 90. If we compare this to this one, that means all this here is 90. Since that small one is 20, that means E is 70 because 20 plus 70 is 90. That's it for E. It's 70. Now, let's just make it blue again. Now, look at these two sides, the ones moving. These are both radius. This is a radius, and that's a radius. So they are equal. That makes this triangle an isosceles triangle. If this is 70, this is also 70. So D is equal to E is equal to 70. Now, how can we find C? To find C, we know the sum of the angles in a triangle, the red triangle, is 180. We have 70 plus 70 equals 140. How much do we add to make it 180? It's 40. That means C is equal to 40. Now, how can we find B? We can find B in more than two ways. The easiest way is just look at this straight line here. These two angles, C and B, should be 180 because it's a straight line. If this is 40, B is 140 because 40 plus 140 is 180. How can you find B in a different way? Can you try it and comment your answer? Now let's find A. It's yours. Please try to find A and comment your answer. There are more than 3 ways to find A. Use any and comment what you got. Next, the question asks to find x, y, and z. First, I'll look at the alternate angle theorem. Let's compare it. The alternate angle theorem says if you have such shape, this angle here is equal to this angle here. So if we just compare this to this angle here is equal to this angle here. That means z is equal to 80 because of the alternate angle theorem. Now, if you remember the central angle theorem, this angle here is half of this. If this is 80, this is 160. Because if this is x, this is 2x, so it's double of that. This is 80, this is 2 80s, which is 160. Now, how can we find x? I can look at this triangle. This is isosceles because this is a radius and this is a radius. That means this angle and this angle are equal. So this is 160. What's left from 180 is 20. That means this is 10 and this is 10. So x is 10. And that's it for this question. The question here asks to find x. From the first theorem, these two add up to 90 because we know this is 90 degrees, right? Yeah, this is 90. That means this plus this should also be 90, as x plus 32 plus 3x minus 6 makes 90. X plus 3x is 4x. 32 minus 6 is 26 equals 90. That means 4x equal 90 minus 26, which is 64. And to find x, divide by 4. So x is 16. How easy. Now this question here. Do you think you can find x? Please follow. Let's do it together. From the central angle theorem, this angle is half of this, or this is double of that. Now, the angle up there, x plus 50 times 2 should be equal to this. That means 2x plus 50 is equal to 4x plus 40. Now we just solve an equation. Multiply the 2 inside. So 2x plus 100, because 2 times x is 2x, 2 times 50 is 100, is equal to 4x plus 40. Let's subtract 2x on both sides. The 2x here, cancel the 2x. On the left side, you just have 100 equal 4x minus 2x is 2x plus 40. We know 60 plus 40 is equal to 100. So 2x is 60. That means x is 30. That's it for this nice question. This one is yours. Can you find x and comment your answer, please? Find x and y. And that's all for this video. Thank you for following. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Bye.